What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 Landbridges AI only battle. It's going pretty well. It looks like it's going to be a very exciting battle, and as per the vote, we're going to do one every 100 turns. There were some cool suggestions as well, and other votes. I've just tried to go with two. I picked one big change, and then I made a couple of mini ones on the side. But I want to save some, because obviously we'll run out if I do all of them in one go. So we're going to do it every 100 turns, so it's probably going to be 3 episodes or 4 till the next time. But yeah, I added some small changes. The first one is I finally connected this strip of land fully all the way, and I doubled its width and I've added resources to almost all of them. I might have missed some. But yeah, most of the ones that were not yet settled, I've added resources to. You'll see here, mostly cotton and sugar. Some of them are in the wrong place, like there's cocoa just in the middle of a desert or something, I don't know. But it's not quite perfect, but I did just add some to make it a bit more attractive. There's also strategic resources in there too. We can't see them because I haven't turned the science on. I forgot. I should always do that, but I never. Every time I forget. I'll try and do it next time. It's not too important early on, but later on it would be useful to know. So yeah, and then obviously you can sort of see this other one. I've connected Brazil to what was that sort of. I've just made a big one here basically, and a bit of a lake got left in there, but that's fine, to be honest. So yeah, that kind of screws over Brasilia, but never mind. But yeah, that now connects Mali to Brazil. Fully. I was supposed to go one tile up, but I think Mali just... Never mind. It's hard to tell because you can't see the changes. You have to make them, then close the game, open it again, and hope they've happened. So it's quite difficult to tell. The other big one, or little one I guess, is I just attach Sweden to Britain. Gives them another chance, maybe, or maybe not. I don't know. But it does make this region more of a mess and less connected, I doubt. I've realised now yet. I mean, I was going to say no one can get out. I mean, they probably weren't going to anyway. So it's not the end of the world. There's plenty of wars going on, probably too many to remember, so that's fine. As always, I'll just keep an eye out for cities falling. As you can see, Mongolia, I do remember, Mongolia is at war with Siam, the Jar, or they're the Qin now, but I'm just going to stick with Jar for consistency. And someone else, I think Attila. So yeah, he's not in for a good time. Germany actually came out of those wars against them pretty well. The Ottomans are going to put them under a bit of pressure. Oh, and there we go. Warsaw has actually managed to take Poland out. Sorry. Sweden has taken Warsaw, eliminating Poland. The Mayans v America. That's interesting. I don't think the Mayans will win, but the Iroquois also involved. Oh, they have musketmen already. That's pretty scary for America. Probably going to take out America. Looks like it's going to be... Okay, looks like they're changing dynasty again. Yep. The Sioux will also be pretty scary, but they do not have the tech that the Iroquois has. That's pretty scary. Chinook v the Shoshone and the Sioux. That's a good team war. The Shoshone have really done nothing. And then Nigeria v Morocco. I don't know. Do they border? They do border each other. Okay, we'll see what happens here. Nigeria might actually be able to make something happen. There's plenty of big armies in Africa. Look at this. Egypt, Ethiopia, Mali, Nigeria, Songhai. I mean, the Congo have got enough. And they look like they might just about hang on here. The Impies are kind of being kept further back, so that's given them a small little chance. There we go, the Jar peace out with Mongolia. I don't know what are they now? Aren't they the Qin again? Okay. Oh no, it's Han now. But some units are still Qin. So I think some of them stay with the old one, Han. Yeah, I don't really know at this point. But there we go, they did get this city in the peace deal. Attila's gone after Morocco, that doesn't matter. The Zulu v Morocco, again, doesn't really matter. And the Zulu actually peaced out with Congo. And Congo, why would you do that? Seriously, what is wrong with you? That is even worse than if they had got your capital. Oh my goodness. I'm all on board blaming the Congo at this point. It's not even the Zulu's fault. Like, the Congo have literally screwed us all. To be fair, the Zulu probably aren't winning right now, so it's fair. It's fine. The Iroquois are definitely ahead of them. The Aztecs grabbing Notre Dame. That's a nice 10 happiness for them. That'll play out quite interestingly. Yeah, here's one of the areas I added resources to, so maybe someone will come down this way. That'd be kind of cool if it does happen. Oh man, I mean, obviously I want my pick to win, but I'm loving the look of this Indonesia. If they could pull off some sort of miracle and win, that would be incredible. The politics of this region is going to be such a mess because we've got the connection all the way from Africa through the Middle East. Like, it's going to be crazy, some of the stuff that happens later on in the game. Mongolia's down to 2. Attila's already picking off the lesser units, basically. Archers and catapults up against horse archers. And knights, he's just got a pace. Not pace. This isn't FIFA. What's the word I'm looking for? Just a speed advantage, I guess. They can move further, move quicker. How would you define it? I assume it's both, but yeah, I guess you'd define it as they can move further, not quicker. I don't know. There's not really an element of quickness in a game like this. Russia has completed the Oracle. That's going to give them an extra social policy. At least I remember it. I remember the few bonuses from the ones that I get all the time. Also, a city fell somewhere, and I missed it. I don't know where it was. Birmingham is about to fall to France. That's a big blow. Nigeria grabbed the Hanging Gardens. Oh, the Songhai took Fez. Okay, I think that's what it was. There we go. Is the Hanging Garden... Okay, I think I said one last turn gave food, but I think it might be this one. Unless that was Civ 6, and I've got them both mixed up. But no, I think that's the one that gives food, and I have no idea what the other thing was anymore. How are America doing? It wasn't looking good for them. The Shoshones should be okay just because of the location. But yeah, eventually that's not going to work out too well for them. Germany managed to survive for now. And I think they're going to survive. They've fought back the Ottomans. So yeah, they're going to be fine here. And actually, they're doing okay. 4 cities. They did lose Cologne. But I mean, that should be something they can take back next time. Or I don't know if they're still at war with Britain. I think they both peaced out when Britain got attacked by France. But if France don't take it, Germany could definitely grab it back. So that's not like a give up all hope just yet sort of scenario. The Siam, yeah, the Siam are still going. They've got to go through the mountains though, so Attila definitely has the advantage if he can get through all the units. What the heck? Okay, well, they just changed that city's name. I did not know that was possible. Fair enough. That's weird. Never seen that before. Never seen that before. Oh, France. I think they just went. So next turn. That's going to be a big blow. Great Britain will pretty much be out at this point. I mean, even Sweden with their boats could probably grab Manchester here. Although, actually, either boat here is going to get shot. That's not ideal. Maybe not immediately. But yeah, France starting to look good. That's what I wanted to see. Got some boats in this ocean. I think they're actually the first to really embrace the triremes. Unless I'm being stupid. The Mayans have one. Roma trying to launch in. That is not a good plan. That's not how trebuchets are supposed to be used, but whatever. Don't know where Ethiopia are going. Probably to go after one of these two. Neither of them are doing that great. Wait, what? Are you still at war? Oh no, I think the Songhai might be. Or maybe they are just done. I don't know. Some of them are at war with the Congo. Oh no, they all teamed up on Burundi, didn't they? No, that was different. And now both of them are going to be dead. Oh my goodness. How did that manage to happen? At least now hopefully one of Brazil or Mali can stand up. At least, okay, that's a good sign. The AI is using the new stuff. I was a bit worried they just would ignore it. But no, Brazil sent a scout across, as is America. Something just happened. I think, oh yeah, it was Birmingham falling, so there we go. The Dutch city, basically, has fallen into France's hands. They're looking so big right now. That is quite impressive. Rome has pieced out with Carthage. Oh, they grabbed the other city. Fair enough. Pretty smart move, I guess. They can sort of attack from both sides next time, I guess. It's going to be difficult to get Carthage. I mean, they were pretty close. They probably should have just kept going. I don't know, but would have worked out. And there we go. France does peace out, and they don't take any more. Great Mosque of Gien. I swear Mali gets that every time that they're in the game. Like every single time, without fail, they go for it. No sieges beginning just yet. Attila's trying. He's killing a few units, but he's not made it all the way just yet. Fair enough. It's not easy. Obviously, the Inca are pretty safe from Brazil, at least in the early game. I think that Great Wall is going to be really handy. I mean, it looks like they're friendly anyway. With open borders, it's a pretty big continent for them to share. So, we'll see if they can manage to get each other to the end this time after failing last time. Well, Brazil killed the Inca last time. Spoiler alert. Oh, there we go. The Aztecs grabbing a city here. I don't even know what to call some of these bridges. Right where I didn't put any resources. Actually, I think there might have been one on that tile. Yes, there is. Another one over here for more boats. And then they're going to put one on Hawaii too. I didn't realise, by the way, I never do this. I never settle on the luxuries. And I feel like I've been making a huge mistake the entire time. Maybe I should be doing that. I will learn. I always settle in between them. But maybe settling on them isn't the end of the world either. you know what we were supposed to do? We were supposed to check the InfoAddicts after 100 turns. We'll do that at the end of this turn. 110, it's fine. I completely forgot, to be honest. It's been a while. Egypt v Arabia. Yeah, Arabia should be fine, although I'm saying that not separate to these other things. Again, India, that's going to hurt, but I think Arabia should be okay. The Ottomans is a scary one, but they're still fighting Germany at the other end. So I don't know what Arabia have done to annoy everybody, but it's just all kicked in at once. I think they'll probably not lose anything. Okay, it depends what Ethiopia do, I guess. But yeah, at this point it could get messy for them. It's basically everyone that neighbours them, apart from Persia, who are doing awful. Don't see them doing much from now on. Zulu getting involved. Oh my goodness, Australia and Nigeria. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Obviously not keen on Arabia. America's, okay, I was going to say surviving. New York's about to fall. They did get a peace deal with the Sioux, at least. Right, it's time to have a look at these stats. It's not the Zulu, that is the Iroquois leading the way. I think that's the Zulu, so won't get ahead of ourselves. Population, who's leading the way? Nigeria, 6.3 million. Then it's Korea, the Zulu, France, India, the Iroquois, Egypt, Germany, the Sioux, and the Ottomans. No sign. Oh no, the Zulu are third. Never mind. I was going to say no sign of them. Pretty interesting. Bear in mind if you're new here, I think there's a few new people for this one. How I score it at the end, I'll take most of the statistics, not quite all of them. I have a list of the ones I use, and then you'll get 10 points for first, down to 1 point for 10th. Any lower, you get none. And yeah, that's how we do it basically. So nothing else will really play into it. So just bear that in mind when I talk about winning or anything, if you are new around here. But there we go, that's the top 10 for population. No real, I don't want to say no surprises. There's probably some surprise ones, but I'm just going to forget. How many civs are still alive? Let's just check. So 4 dead. Khazar, that was me. I got rid of them. Sorry. China, who changed names to Tang. Burundi and Poland are gone. I'm spectating as Venice. So there's 38 left in competition. And I'd probably take Great Britain out of it for a contender. But no, there's 38 left. Crop yield. Zulu lead the way, as you'd sort of expect. They have probably the most land, although France looks bigger on the map. France in second, the Sioux third, Iroquois fourth, Australia fifth, Jar or Han now in sixth, the Ottomans seventh, Sweden eighth, Indonesia ninth, and Korea in 10th. Production, quite a big one, the Zulu leading the way, then it's the Iroquois and the Sioux in North America, then France from Europe, the Ottomans doing better than expected to be honest, Australia, the Jar again, Germany, Aztecs, and Brazil. There's a lot of range in this. I think quite a few people are appearing. We'll ignore GMP because it's covered better later on. Land area, again, pretty similar to crop yield. The Zulu, France, Sioux, Ethiopia, all with over 1 million square kilometers. Then we've got the Iroquois, Jar, Ottomans, Australia, Indonesia. What a surprise that is. Don't normally see them in this list. And Sweden. Military manpower, the Zulu lead the way just ahead of Ethiopia, which is good news, because it's someone who's close by. The Ottomans, France, the Iroquois, Nigeria, Congo is still up there, so that's quite good news too. The Huns, Spain, and the Jar again. And the Songhai and Egypt are there as well, which is what you want to see, to keep the Zulu at bay. Social policies, 14 for the Jar, 13 for India, the Sioux, Zulu, 12 for Ethiopia, the Ottomans, Russia, Korea, the Maya, Morocco, and probably the majority, yes. Happiness, just check if anyone's negative. Yes, Indonesia, oh no, -1. That's not good. They won't be settling anytime soon, but they'll be fine. The AI is pretty good. Mongolia is 4 techs behind. I don't know how they're doing so badly. I didn't punish them or anything after their success last time, so that's weird that they're so far behind. Korea and the Zulu out in front on 31, then it's the Sioux and Mali on 30, Nigeria, Jar, Siam, Songhai, Iroquois, and the Ottomans all on 29. Very close. The top. Net gold, which is gold per turn, France lead the way, then it's the Mali, Sioux, Songhai, Nigeria, Zulu. There's a big chunk, 4 of the top 6 from Africa. Australia, the Huns, Russia, and Morocco. Surprised Australia up there. Wouldn't think they'd be able to trade that much. Zulu lead the way for cities with 10, France with 9, 8 for the Sioux, 7 for the Iroquois and the Ottomans, 6 for Australia, the Jar, Indonesia, and the Aztecs, and Ethiopia lead the way of the 5s. I don't know how this is ordered. I'm just hoping it's on who gets there first, because if not, obviously there's a lot of bias introduced into my score system. So hopefully it is whoever got it first. It's not alphabetical, so that's good. I've checked that one. Science output. So the Zoo lead the way, which means the Zulu aren't running away with it, although them and Korea are second and third. Australia in fourth, France fifth, the Iroquois, Siam, Jar, Sweden, and the Ottomans. I'm surprised Sweden are doing so well. I guess they are getting a bit bigger now. Culture, Russia lead the way, then the Iroquois, Chinook, India, Zulu, Sioux, France, Germany, the Inca, and the Ottomans. Wonders, the Inca lead the way with 4, Russia have 3, 2 for the Iroquois, 2 for the Mali, and then 1 for the Maya, Jar, Persia even get on there, the Chinook, Australia, Nigeria, Aztecs, and Korea, and a few more. Treasury, they want into negative money yet? Not quite. Mongolia's on 0. Total faith, we'll look at religion separately. Great works, I guess important 3 for Persia, Germany, the Chinook, Sweden, Morocco. So the key ones, trade routes, 4 for Mali, almost everyone's on 3. Tourism, still quite early, it's not really that influential. Persia is winning it though. Not sure they'll hold on to that one. Biggest religion so far, 16 cities for Eastern Orthodox from Ethiopia, 13 then for Judaism from Mali, 9 in a tie between Shinto from Japan and the Iroquois Sikhism, 7 for Islam from Arabia, 6 from Catholicism from the Inca, and 1 for Nigeria with Protestantism. There's no religions in Europe. That's gonna be a bit of a race for all the AI. See who can grab Europe. Persia has peaced out with Arabia. Okay, so everyone was at war with Arabia that bordered them. It's just we didn't realise. Somehow, the AI's been acting funky in all my games recently. How does America have a Minuteman, which makes them second in the world to get a musketman behind the Iroquois? That makes no sense. How either of them have that. Now I'm just confused. Germany v Arabia, that doesn't matter. Ottomans peace out with Germany, that does matter. And they did take Munich and they settled over here, so the Ottomans definitely moving into Europe. They're starting to look like actual Ottomans for once. That's kind of impressive. They just need to take Athens and maybe conquer the Arabian Peninsula and take Thebes, and that would be awesome. Right, what else is going on? Rome v Morocco, that does matter, although Rome's not actually here, so they'll be fine. And Russia, Jar just changing again. It's not frozen, don't worry. Well, they didn't, but it always seems to freeze on them a little bit. And Mali v Morocco. Okay, Mali does matter, but their army is currently everyone's armies are just in a mash. They're having a party in the middle of the desert, which was wide open not that long. Oh no, that was my Civ 6 game. Never mind, I was getting very confused. Egypt v Morocco. I don't even know if Egypt has an army. They threw it all at Arabia. It's not going well. France v Morocco. Yeah, no, there's no one here. Greece. No, that doesn't matter. And India definitely doesn't matter. They're miles away. Okay. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens next in Europe. I could see Germany sort of getting teamed up on if Sweden actually sent stuff over here. Oh, the Ottomans have this as well. So that's going to probably alarm Russia a little bit. Mongolia's recovering. A new city. Not their original capital. Well, this should be their original... Oh no, wait, what? Oh yeah, okay, because the name changed of their original capital. Yeah, this gets... Okay. I don't know why these guys can change names, but fair enough. Nothing new from Japan yet. The Aztecs, they did settle in Hawaii. Looks pretty cool. They actually have another settler ready. Not sure where it's going to go. I think this might be new as well. Either that or it's just small because it's in the desert. Wow, America have actually defended themselves. That's quite impressive. Thought this might be the end for them. They're actually fighting back pretty well. Obviously, it's just a matter of time, isn't it? But still, that's kind of cool that they survived. Why is no one going for this land? It's just the Caribbean. There was resources there anyway. Didn't need to add any. They just seem keen on ignoring it. No one's yet braved putting a settler into the new land. I'm kind of worried they might not. Hopefully they will. But yeah, kind of concerned. Sweden seems to be using the new bridges I put in over here. Obviously they can't really use them, but putting units in the new land, so at least they're doing something. Suggest it's working at least. But yeah, it would be nice to see Brazil maybe take use of some of these paths. That'd be kind of cool. Or Mali, one or the other. I don't really mind. Arabia has entered the Renaissance era. That's good. How are they clinging on? They seem to be defending themselves just fine, despite all that's going on. I wonder if these two, will the Jar and Siam go to war at some point? They're starting to get little borders. There's a chance they might cut the Siam off, actually, which would suck for the Siam. That could happen. Obviously, Korea's just sat here doing very well for science, being very quiet. 3 pretty big cities. If the Shah was to take them, that would be huge for them. And obviously, the longer... Korea's pretty safe, though. Look at these mountains. They're pretty safe. Seoul's a little bit at risk, but it should be fine. There's only 2 coastal cities for now. And Korea has 2 as well, so... should be okay to hang on. Problem is they can't get any boats from this side over here. Well, actually, no, there's no way. It is... yeah, it's not possible anywhere. There's no one tile strip in this bit of land. Congo v the Songhai. That is very brave. Actually, no, you're both sides of them. This city's cut off. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Getting help from the Jar. Not sure what they're going to do. But the Congo may actually take this and somehow end up better off than they were before. I don't know how they've managed that one, but fair enough. Fair play. Whatever. I'm just getting more and more baffled by some of these AIs. Oh, France with their musketeers. They normally don't make it this far. Not got a good track record, so that's quite impressive. I hope they don't get too spread out, because they obviously have to worry about Spain, who still look pretty strong. Japan and Korea pieced out, no cities changed hands. Carthage v the Songhai, that's very brave of you. And the Huns, they're not going to do anything. The Songhai, this is just a complete mess of units fighting each other. But yeah, the Songhai or Nigeria may conquer this city. It's been very interesting. I think Nigeria will probably win out, sort of, beyond Mali, who are probably safe because they're on the edge. Nigeria will probably win if this just turns into a complete brawl in the middle, just because of their location. All the other cities are kind of spread out. But we'll see how it goes. I could see Congo taking this and then Nigeria taking everything up this way. Songhai did peace out with Morocco with 1 turn to spare. Never mind. Then definitely should go in Nigeria's way then. Should they make the most of it? There's definitely a good chance for the Ottomans here. They're starting to throw a few units. Next few turns going to be crucial. Luckily, Mecca is protected by that mountain, but that doesn't seem to be doing much, especially with Egypt still here, being a nuisance as well. If the Ottomans grab Mecca, that would be really good for them. The Inca going after the Mayans? Yeah, come on. That's not going to lead to much. The Mayans just need to be careful with that settler. Brazil joining in? Again, no, don't really see anything happening from there. Despite that cloud, I'm pretty sure you can go around the bottom of here. So Brazil can send these boats up here. So they're not completely cut off, especially as it's in the south. This whole little section here looks so weird, but none of them really taking advantage of it. And America just about survived. Impressively. Held on to New York. So they're here to stay. And I mean, 3 fairly big cities. They're still in it, I guess, with a bit of luck. Maybe if they get allied to the Sioux or something, which probably isn't going to happen. And the Sioux look pretty weak right now, so they've got to watch out for the Iroquois. Could be pretty scary times. Sorry, there's no Canada. I know you guys love when I use Canada. Sadly, they don't work on this map. And this is my favourite map to use for it, and it's the best map to use for it. There's no arguments on that one anymore. The Iroquois with another 2 settlers. This one's going towards the bridge I put resources on. Japan v the Chinook, so they obviously want their land back. But they're getting help from the Aztecs. That's pretty smart. The Aztecs could probably squeeze in here and do some damage, and that'll distract them. Yeah, this gives Japan more of a chance. I like that. That seems like a smart move. Let's keep our eyes on Mecca, just because it might fall this turn. Possibly. Greece haven't really done much. I'm surprised Rome have not gone after them yet to take that city out. It's the Ottomans' turn, so I won't look away. Oh, only half the job. I think Egypt might have been already. But yeah, I'm surprised Rome haven't gone after this city. That would have been a pretty obvious move in my mind. Mongolia. If Mongolia came back from here and won, like, that would be incredible. I don't think it's going to happen. Oh yeah, it's not going to happen. Never mind. The Siam's here. Wrecking stuff. Russia's slowly growing up this way. They probably need to take out Attila. Like, neither of them are doing that. Both of them are having medium games. Neither of them are doing great. How's Australia doing? Been sort of leaving them alone. They're just growing. Good populations. Yep. Seems fine. Same for Indonesia, although the populations are a bit smaller. But plenty of units. And there we go. The Congo did manage to grab this city. So they are once again connected somehow. They pulled that one off. But they have a big border with the Zulu to defend. That's not going to be ideal. Arabia piecing out with Great Britain. Not as big as it sounds. Britain's just Denmark now. Just like a modern day Denmark. Pretty small. Would be harsh to say insignificant. But you know. Whatever your take is. Reformation belief and a leaning tower of Pisa for the Iroquois. Nice little wonder. How's Japan getting on? Into the green already? Maybe a chance. The Aztecs probably almost certainly going to grab this city. Anything else I've missed? No, nothing new down here. I wonder. This is okay, so Nigeria are probably going to take that. How is the Ottomans doing? I don't know if they've been this turn or not. It looks like they have. Assume so. Although, I thought they would have done more by now. Maybe not. Right, Nigeria. Oh, okay. There we go. Someone settled on the land bridge. Not who I was expecting it to be. Sorry, that mouse was in the way. Morocco. They've got the resources, which I will probably tempt Mali to. I think Mali are at war with them. Just prompt them to actually. Oh yeah, they had to bring all their stuff back. Prompt them to actually attack. And now they're called you. Okay, that's great. Keep changing names. That's fine. They did just enter the Renaissance era, which is pretty cool. Egypt just had their turn, so let's quickly keep an eye on this. I feel like they're just going to do it. Like, it's just going to be a happen one turn. No, it's not going to be this one though. They are trying. Oh wow, I love that. Look at this from the Ottomans, settling on that little canal bit that Greece was ignoring, and Egypt. And that allows them to get their boats from this city outwards. And I mean, if they take Athens at some point, yeah, that will give them access to the rest of the Mediterranean. Well, they'd need to take Antium. You could get up to here through the canals. Sadly, you can't get out this way. I might open some of them up later on if it proves too much of a game breaker, but it seems fine at the moment. The Iroquois heading very much towards... Oh, I didn't connect Iceland. There's no resources here, so the AI probably wouldn't go there, but... Oh, the Iroquois just pieced... Oh my goodness. The Sioux just gave that away for no reason at all. Okay, whatever. Fine. I think we have our North American winner. I think each continent's starting to show us probably our candidate at this point to be the winner. Asia's probably the only undecided one. That's the biggest place, so that makes sense. And I guess I don't really know between these two either. If you want to count this separately to Asia or in Asia, that's up to you. Peshbalik has fallen to Siam. That's added to the border gore. Nice. Persia v Morocco. But yeah, in Africa, I think everyone... I don't think it's that clear cut, but I think everyone's got their eye on the Zulu. Whether it actually ends up being them or not, I don't know. I mean, they might just get contained, so they might not get any further or whatever. Potentially. They might just get trapped down here. I don't see them grabbing everything. Could end up that way. Europe, France looks very strong. Spain could probably match them for units, but yeah, obviously tech will just improve for France. Unless Spain makes the most of this canal. Somehow the Mayans still avoided it. There's not even anything on this island. That makes no sense, but whatever. The Iroquois in North America probably going to do very well. Brazil will probably win out eventually. Down here, I'm guessing. They have more cities. And yeah, I guess it's between the Siam and the Jar at the moment in Asia. I'm not 1,000,000% certain. And I wouldn't count the Ottomans out either. I just don't really know where to count them. And obviously they're probably not as strong as France right now. So I didn't want to put them up against them. But we'll see. 120 turns in. We didn't really make it that far this episode, to be honest. But I did do the InfoAddict, so it does make sense. Iroquois grabbing the Globe Theatre. And they finally settled in Ireland. So right next to France. We'll see how that goes down. France can't actually get to it with any boats right now, so it's probably safe. That's a ton of land units come through. There is still space for France to get sort of a canal up here to escape, but obviously their southern boats pretty much cut off unless they go over there. I doubt they would settle on one of these tiles. It's a bit too close to both cities, even if it might be possible on this map. The settings, I think, do allow it. Probably not going to happen. But that's going to be it for this episode. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. And be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. Another new city for the Aztecs to finish on. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.